Hi there, welcome to Curious Goods. I'm Daniel Mallet, and I'd like to welcome a couple of the players to the table. As always, we have...
I'm Asha Deschamplain.
Ariel Hansen.
Abdullah Wasfi.
And I'm Colin. 2 in a row, still funny. Let's see how long we can keep it up.
All right, so I guess we should do a recap of the last session. Does anyone want to do the recap, or should I do the recap? Pressure.
Yes, I totally remember everywhere we went and everyone we spoke to, their names, their hobbies.
I could preface this by starting. It could be titled "The Disappearance of Larik Morfaren."
Yeah,
Maybe we could tag team it. Can we?
Yeah, we can bounce it back and forth because I think it's kind of fun. It also makes you guys remember some things.
Yeah,
so I don't have to go, this is what happened.
Yeah, so I remember how it started.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were all at Feather Inquiries, and we had a lovely round of chats with Artie Falco.
Yes, I finished all the interviews one by one. There was some potential hiring. We have a informal review upcoming, but regardless of that, things are good. And then I was, my mom let in Latha Morfaren?
Yeah, Morfaren.
Yeah, and she was looking for her brother. And that was a great opportunity to take my new group into some mystery solving.
Yeah. And Olgak's meeting there too. Do you remember what went on in that? Or
Yeah, we chatted about
some father.
Yeah. Your dad, whose name is Nero Falco.
Yeah.
Nero, because he knew my granddad.
Yeah.
So
They worked together at the Chimerical.
that's right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess you don't really know if
We assume they worked together at the Chimerical. That's what we know so far.
Yeah.
I think did I do your guys' the session before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, you didn't. You did Runes in the last one.
Oh, I
because
did.
Runes was sort of topped it off, and you're like, I'm looking for my dad. Here's his head.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
in my freezer bag that I have. My bag of colding.
Your bag of cold.
Yeah, so I'm carrying that around still.
Yeah. So, great introductions, great way to, start working relationships. And
Absolutely. Then Latha is there talking about her brother who'd worked at the Chimerical. She didn't really give you too many leads except for that, and that he'd been stressing out recently, and you Olgak sourced one of his contacts at the Chimerical, and Linen, and proceeded to head over there and investigate what you guys perceived as a cum-filled den.
Yeah, so much.
it was very refreshing to go to the Chimerical not to investigate an orgy.
Yeah.
Just as a... Yeah.
I wonder, I have passed the first minute mark. I can say swears, right? It won't get demonetized.
We're going to find out.
Yeah, that's true. Not that we're monetized at the moment. Anyways, so there was a bunch of stuff that you found out at the Chimerical. You found out that he had a mentor that is now at the Lusite Anchorage, who was dealing with temporal aphasia, and went to visit him. Olgak found that there was found that there may have been a connection between Tormund Dull and Kor, his grandfather.
Yeah, that's right. He seemed to mistake me or confuse me for him at certain points.
Maybe bring the mic in a little bit. Just a touch. Yeah. All right. And found out that he had a very unique way of going to do research away from other wizards of sort, going into books and conducting the research. Finding out that it was inside a book written by Ze'al Eschol, a naming wizard who had been previously, the magic had been previously banned. You found him and Jericho, his assistant, inside the book. We
punched our way in.
You punched your way in. Punched your way out. Punched your way through. That's as right. Well. faced some animated objects, got covered in grease.
Turkey. There was like a turkey dinner.
Yeah, that turkey was hard to hit.
That was
That turkey
slippery little
is
bastard.
very slippery.
The weakest of the bunch. The most trouble.
As an airband, I felt betrayed by that flying carpet.
Right.
It just felt like it was personal.
Yeah.
It was very personal.
It was.
Yeah.
And you guys freed Larik from a chest, which he seemed to have think that he'd only been in there for a few seconds,
Right.
like less than 2 seconds, but he'd in fact found that his experiment had worked. Things started to heat up. You guys punched your way out of the book and ended up back into the Oghmeum, and saw that the book you were in had been lit on fire, and you'd put it out. And I think that's where we ended.
Yeah.
So I will put it in your guys' hands.
Did we go back, or did we literally just? Are we still in the?
You're in the Oghmeum.
Yeah, okay.
You're on the bottom floor. The book is on the ground. It's that low, dim light, the absence of sound,
Right.
or the what did I say? The opposite of silence. The last by accident, everything is screams. No, it's everything is silent, and there's that sort of bluish tinge light where there's a little bit of orange lights around that are sort of illuminating the space as well. There's that large wooden door, but you are on the lower floor with a book on fire. And you've just put it out.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab the book.
Oh yeah, we're getting the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to leave the book.
No,
No.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah.
Put it in my bag of colding.
Oh, wait, maybe we should put a book in there.
Won't it keep it fresh?
Stop. Give me the book.
Maybe you should put the fire out before you put it
I
in.
think
Oh, we did. We put the
Yeah.
Oh,
fire.
we did?
Yeah.
Sam, why don't you take the book?
Okay.
That's a very important job.
Shove it under my shirt because I
Great.
don't have a bag.
No one will ever want to reach up there. I grab, what was his name? Laren?
Larik.
Larik. I grab Larik. All right, let's get the fuck home. I got to take it back to your sister.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Don't give me that smile. Grab him by the ear.
Can you? We need to get the chest, please.
From your
I pick up
studio?
the chest.
No, the chest. Yeah, the chest.
was
That was,
in.
Pick it up.
this chest, not the other crumpled.
Yeah.
no, that was a failed experiment.
All right, still holding him by his ear. Good job. Good
Yeah.
job.
The book falls out from your shirt.
I'm going to put the book in the chest.
That's called lateral thinking. Yeah, and I like very openly, like a father disciplining his child. I'm just pulling this young man up the stairs by his ear. I said I never wanted kids, and this is why.
Ow,
Kids,
ow, 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 ow. There's about 18 floors. Can
you
we
will
just
complain only once we're outside.
All right.
Yeah.
So you just pulling him out.
Yep.
All right. As you get up to around the 13th floor, you see Sin Lasal, the Yuan-Ti, on the ground, not moving.
Oh.
Sin Lasal was the person at the front desk.
No, that was Aluna. The Sin Lasal was the Yuan-Ti working in the Oghmeum down. She helped you identify which book.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
She had great hair, right?
No, that was Aluna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sin Lasal has like black. I mean, she's got great hair too, but it's black. It's pulled back in braids and just a long one back.
I check her pulse, make sure she's not dead.
You check her pulse, and it seems to be fairly. Just do a medicine check. You can feel. Yeah, I'll do a medicine check.
Ooh, that bounced a lot. That's a 15 plus something.
Yeah, 15 should be fine. You do find that she is unconscious at the moment.
Okay.
Can I do a medicine check?
For what?
Just to see if there's something that's ailing her.
Oh, okay.
Like why she's on the floor.
I would say like, okay, so if you're turning over, you can see like I'll say because his was already pretty substantial for that. You do see that there is a bruise sort of on her temple.
Okay, she's been.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, unconscious at the moment.
Are there any other people around right now, like in the space?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
I mean, not that you can see from this vantage point.
Right.
Yeah.
Such violence. I wonder if she's the one who lit the book on fire while we were still inside.
Hey, Olgak. I didn't get that vibe.
But then who punched her?
Perhaps she punched herself as a cover-up.
You know what, Olgak? Punch yourself right now. See if you can knock yourself out.
No.
I guess we can get rid of that theory.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's doable.
I mean, you
All
might
right,
be
Sam,
able to
let's
do
see
it.
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch myself.
Okay. I'm still gonna make you roll for the attack because you're also currently. Are you putting the chest down?
Yeah.
Okay.
the chest
That would be
down.
fun.
Just one hand
Boom! Knocks herself out. drags
into
her
the
off.
chest.
Daniel kills her character.
Yeah, I hit myself. I rolled a 21.
Don't you do like 8 damage?
6.
But
You can do
you're not
non-lethal.
raging. That's
No.
right. You're not raging.
You can do
Means
non-lethal.
she doesn't also take half
Yeah.
damage.
Right. So describe this.
So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna punch myself in the face for Mr. Falco. And then I just basically, it's like I do basically an uppercut that goes all the way around and then square in the middle of my forehead.
Okay.
And just I think I gave myself a concussion again. Oh, I need to stop hitting myself.
Sam's conviction to punch herself in the face was frightening. Almost admirable.
And that's a great hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just seeing some stars, and I'm like, I might be concussed.
But not knocked out, Olgak. That was the theory we were testing.
Very well, you have proven my theory to be insufficient. Something else happened to the snake lady. Do they call them snake ladies? Is that offensive here? I've never seen it Yuan Ti before.
I mean, we just call them Yuan Ti. Ow. Can you just please let go of my ear?
No. Do you know healing magic?
No.
Well, I mean, you give people these opportunities.
Do any of you guys have healing magic?
That's actually a good. I should have asked that in the interview, probably.
No.
No,
Yes.
I didn't. Honestly, Sam,
No.
you're doing great right
Yeah.
now.
If your fingers get tired, let me know. And
No,
I can take over.
You know what?
I'm gonna just
great,
start
but stick with the
healing
chest
her.
for now.
Okay.
I'll give you
Yeah.
a lyric later.
All right. So Asha is. You wanna?
I'm gonna heal. While you guys are talking, my character's gonna kneel down and place his hand on her titties. I'm just kidding. Like just here on her chest, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds because somehow my character knows to do that.
Healer. We got a healer.
So
I don't have to roll for this, do I? No.
No. You don't. You just have. Well, you have to roll for how much they're gonna heal.
Yeah.
And
Right.
after you do it, I'd like to know how healing looks like from Rune as well. 'Cause
Okay.
that would be an interesting.
Yes. Bonus. So 8 points.
8.
Wow.
That's great for a regular person.
So absolutely, yeah. So,
I'm not a regular person.
No, not you. I mean,
Oh,
the unconscious woman. The one you just groped.
yeah. And then, so what does it look like?
So when I do it, the vines that are in my body kind of creep out really sort of slowly, gently, and kind of almost like veins spread out on her heart and like up her chest a little bit. And they start to glow kind of like a teal. There's like a little bit of a glowing, sort of like kind of like my eye color. My eyes get brighter and you can just see clearly I'm pressing some type of energy into her body. And then as soon as I'm done, the vines just kind of wiggle their way back up. Everything sort of dims.
Oh, where is he?
Who?
Where's who?
Old, really yuan tea, blue complexion, somewhat like mine, but he looked like almost pure yuan tea. He just came up behind as I was falling on the ground. I just caught a glimpse of him.
Does that match the description of Ze'al Eschol?
Yes, it does.
Ze'al Eschol.
Strikes again.
I knew it was him.
Ow, what? That's
The man from the book. Quick, give me that book.
it's not possible.
Should I give him the book?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see what he does.
He was in a book.
We'll see what he does with it.
I reach
He
into
came
the
out of the
chest
book.
and pull out the book.
Clearly.
I start flipping through the book. Do I notice anything aberrant about the book and its passages?
Like something that is missing is a name throughout it.
Of course.
No.
Name magic.
Is it like someone? It's like blank, like missing name, like said stuff like that.
It's like the like the opposite science, the opposite of redaction. It's just the absence of the name in places. Like it'll say like
The world's greatest whiteout.
yeah.
What
Episode
about
redaction
the
is
authors? The author's name on the book.
The author's name is still on the book.
So that still says
That's
Ze'al
still
Eschol.
yes, that still says it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in the pages of the book, do I see the name Ze'al Eschol anywhere?
No.
Interesting. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
That's not possible that he's out of a book.
Yeah, Larik. Not possible, is it?
Larik, I'm sorry.
I mean, I've never really. We can't. You can grab things that you bring into the book, but you can't bring things from a book out of it. That's not how the ring works.
Oh, not how it works.
What ring?
The ring that you
we
guys used to get into the book and punch
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I
punch out of it.
was like, oh, we gotta ask this
Yeah.
one.
But Ze'al didn't use the ring.
Well, no.
Hey, Larik, a little piece of rock supposed to fly in the air as a city over another city?
I mean, there are methods that have been researched to do it, and we were able to make it happen.
Yeah, and before that, was that supposed to happen?
No.
Well, then magic makes things different.
I don't know what that magic is that he. I mean, oh no.
Yeah, there it is.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, there it is.
Did any of you guys tell him the name of the book?
Yes.
Yep, we
Yeah.
sure did.
Someone.
Yeah.
Definitely
Who
someone.
gave the name of the book?
I think that was me.
I thought it was
I
me.
thought it was Olgak.
Who's to say? It could have been any one of us.
Yeah.
Was it me? It was me.
It was you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Did the ring come with instructions? Yeah, exactly.
You send me into a book. Okay, I'm Artie Falco. I do a lot of crazy stuff. But then to look at me like I'm some kind of asshole for naming the book to the guy. Ze'al... What was his last name, Olgak?
Eschol.
Ze'al Eschol.
It's pretty cool.
Shut up, Olgak. It's not my fault. How is that? You know what? I'm going to charge him double. I'm going to charge Laren and his sister double.
You know what, Sam? You're stronger than me. You hold on to this.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're even closer to the ground now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
And Sam, you don't let go of that load
and there's
for anything.
there's also a
got it,
giant
boss.
there's also a giant chest above his
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, Sam is very
Yeah.
capable.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm not going to make you do a strength check against Larik. It's ridiculous. There's no point.
Yeah.
He was cramped up in a chest.
Yeah.
It's true, but yeah, he's also a wizard, so there's not. But anyways, so we are we heading up?
Yeah, we'll
or-
head up. We'll go. We'll head back to Feather Inquiries. How's that sound for everybody? We'll call his sister there.
Well, maybe we should get this lady sorted before we head out,
Yes.
just to maybe talk to her a little bit, or
We should find the man that escaped from the book quickly before he's gone forever.
you seem to know something about this person. Is there anything you can tell us?
I've just read about him in like history books and stuff, but I know that the magic that he researched was banned, and he was discredited from he was one of the arcanists, and he was voted out of power and was no longer able to practice within the walls of the Chimerical.
This is the book, Larik. That's the book you go into.
He doesn't normally I just get down to the he doesn't normally show up.
Hey, Sam, do that thing where you squat a bunch of times in a row while holding onto Larik's ear.
Ouch! Ow! Ow!
Yeah.
Okay, I can't really say anything. I've never seen this happen before.
That's why I hate wizards. I'm so happy none of you are wizards. The joy in here is endless.
And Sinless All is just I mean, he was quite, as I said, discredited. He sort of also fled the city. So
When was the book written, before or after that happened?
before, well, where in the story were you guys
Turkey dinner.
Feast.
early on? Okay, so he hadn't been banned, and research, he doesn't know any of that stuff then.
Probably going back to his office in the Chimerical, wherever his shit would be.
Is there a place where he would still have any belongings or anything that you guys held on to?
Oh, I'm just a student. I don't really interact with that stuff. It's well above my pay grade.
Whose pay grade is it?
Linen, perhaps.
I don't know him, but
He's a friend, a good friend.
you could check with him, but yeah, I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
Do you need help getting anywhere?
You brought me back, didn't you?
I did.
Thank you. I think I'll be fine. I'm feeling better and better as the time's passing, so I think I'll be fine. I may ask for a leave for the rest of the day, but thank you.
You're welcome. Or I don't think I would say you're welcome. I'd be like just nodding because I don't know.
Yeah.
You're welcome yet.
Fair.
All right. I know this is a little controversial, but I think we got to split up right now. Sam,
Yeah.
we're going to head back to Feather Inquiries.
Okay.
We're going to drop off this dumbass.
Yep.
We're going to drop off that chest. It's a nice chest. Maybe we'll resell it. Olgak, Rune, go after this motherfucker.
I go.
Rune, I know, I can't believe I'm saving this. Make sure he doesn't die.
Okay.
Already up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be fast. I know he's not very fast. You're faster. Just catch
Right.
him.
Okay. I run off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larik,
I can now stand up to. Are you still?
Oh no,
with-
she's never,
I never
let go.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long walk back to the teleporter.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and we just start walking up the stairs.
Okay.
I think I'm finally starting to get the hang of this job. Carrying a chest? Yeah, I can do that. Hurting someone? That earlobe is mine.
All right.
Yep.
So
We head back to Feather Inquiries.
Okay. So you take the teleporter back, head back to Feather Inquiries. The time of day, I would say it's now getting to be roughly midday. It's gonna sort of start getting darker soonish. So yeah, you get back to Feather Inquiries. You two, your mom is on the phone. She's already talking to Carol.
Ma, get off
Yeah?
the phone, get back on the phone, call Laren, let her know we got a brother.
Laren? No, Latha.
The L
Yeah, I know
wizard.
you and names.
Yeah.
All
You gotta
right.
write them down or you don't remember.
3 letters, easy to remember.
Yeah, that's why I like you. By the way, this performance review could be really good for you. It's informal, but it's important.
All right.
Yeah, Ma, call Latha.
All right. So she messages, does a sending to Latha, and just
You can
tells
let go
her
of
brother's
Vizier
safe
now.
to come back.
You can let go of Vizier now. That seat, the not broken one.
The not broken one?
Yeah, not broken.
They're both pretty. Okay. He sits down.
Ma, make sure our guest is comfortable.
All right.
Sam.
Do you want some? I got some coffee. I got some tea. I got some donuts. We got some.
We're gonna be in the back working on stuff. We got new leads we gotta hit.
All right.
All right, appreciate you, Ma.
Yeah, I appreciate you too. You're not dirty. This is a first.
It's a goddamn Ma.
If you had a glow light.
I guess the turkey grease didn't come out of the book with us.
Yeah, no.
No, well, yeah, true. Yeah,
I would
It
wrap
wouldn't-
with a carpet, so I just have dirt stains all over me, just little patches of like dust, little dust bunnies.
Yeah.
Me and Sam will go back to my office and start doing some detective work.
Okay. And then we can head over to you two. You two are heading over where?
We were
I'm
told
following you.
we were told to go to the Chimerical. I'm not going to the Chimerical.
I'm following him.
Yeah, of course.
So I guess Well, I guess I begin to move towards the Chimerical, but the first thing I do is I grab my stone of sending that communicates with Linen.
Yeah.
And I fire it up.
You find that it only works once per day.
Useless rock.
Now you're getting it. Rune, you are new. Yes?
Yes.
Ze'al is very old. I don't know what good you'll be in seeking him out. But think for a moment. If you were very old in a new place, where would you go? What would you do?
People always talk about home.
They do. You're right. Maybe we should go to the Chimerical. So I guess we make our way there.
Beautiful. No, I love it. So you head over to the one of the teleportation circles, and you end over at the Chimerical with the. It does seem that there's some people on the paths this time, and there's some people that are maybe leaving the area and look like they're carrying cases and stuff, possibly like done for the day or whatnot.
I accost the first person I see.
All right. You see a elven female. She's got curly red hair, and she's wearing a black robe with some silverish trim.
Great. I grab her by the collar and I say, "We seek a Wanti, a very old Wanti. He should not be here. He might be here. Have you seen him?"
Can you make? What are you? I'm guessing you're probably not intentionally intimidating her.
Olgak
But I think
assaults
I'm
woman.
still gonna make you do an intimidation roll.
Right?
Great.
Can I assist by being a giant robot?
Yeah, if you want to help.
Okay, I mean like
So
advantage or
how do you
something?
how do you help? How do you help in this instance?
I'm gonna stand there and go like this. Just look tough and big.
Okay, in front, behind.
Like behind him, but
Okay.
like the looming presence.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right. 15.
15.
Plus whatever the bonus adds from the...
Oh, that's usually advantage.
Oh yeah, advantage.
all right then.
Yeah,
19.
19.
Hey, adds 4.
Yeah. While I could practically vaporize you in this moment, I'll indulge
Good.
because you look like you're with intent.
It's important.
Well, you could have led with that.
You're right. I am sorry.
Jeez, it's like you can't grab somebody by the lapels and vigorously shake them to get what you want without them threatening to vaporize you. City folk are so soft.
All right. Lapels. Smooth them out a little bit. And
Much appreciated.
yes,
Your name?
I am Olgak.
Ariel.
A pleasure to meet you, Ariel. The blue Yuan T. You've seen him? We think he's here. He should not be, but he might be.
Blue Yuan T. That
There's no.
describes quite a few.
This one is more than the others. More like what came before. An old one, T. One of the old ones.
Do you have a name?
Yes, Ze'al Eschol. He's blue. You understand?
This is a joke. Oh, this is okay. Who put you up to this?
No one put me up to this. Out of the way, elf. And I go to grab another person.
I see. Color or not, I grab her.
Hello, how are you?
Oh god, what if Rune started doing that?
I know. Starts learning my
You're
behavior.
spider monkeying like Liza Minnelli through the 70s at a party of like drinking.
This isn't
Hello.
working.
All right, you go to the next one.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it ride. Yeah.
All right.
There are so many people at a teleporter.
Okay. Yeah. And I learn, and I think, okay. Excuse me. This is important.
Yes.
I look over my shoulder at Ariel and shoot her a dirty glance, and I say,
And she's just laughing. She's still like,
have you seen a 1T come through here that looks more 1T than your usual 1T? I'm not trying to be racist, but this guy, seriously, it stands out in a crowd. You seen anyone different?
I can't say that I have.
Rune, this isn't working.
I don't know what to do. Wait. What about your friend?
The mad one?
Yeah.
Linen, you're right.
Linen.
I guess I turn around. Is Ariel still there?
Yeah, she's still there. She's doubled over on the ground.
Great.
I'm right there with her.
Yeah.
Cease your laughter. This is important.
That was stupid. All right, so what?
If you will not tell me where Ze'al is, then you must at least tell me where Linen is. He will know that I am not one to joke.
he put you up to this?
No, he didn't. Nobody put me up to this. Come on.
Okay. His office is, you know what? I'll just communicate with him. I'll see if I can bring him up here. All right. Linan, this guy, you sent someone up here. His name, Olgak? This is so ridiculous. He told me that Ze'al as school. No, I know. I know. All right, yeah. He's just over here by the teleportation pad. All right. Yep. All right. Yeah, he'll be here.
The day will come when you will wish I was joking.
I can't wait till your next joke.
I'm sorry, I've just had that exact interaction with someone before. They're like, I'm looking for a brown guy, but more brown, not that. And it was just.
And did you help him?
No.
Shocker.
It was just so pure. I'm looking at more you on tea, not like you. More. Not trying to be racist, but
More like from the motherland.
All right. So you see down the path.
More of a first generation one.
purebred you on tea. You know what I mean?
Pure blood. I think they're called pure blood, but truthfully,
Not the way Olgak does it.
Yeah, no. But you do see Linen is coming down the path, and she's just booked it still. She's gone to the teleportation circle, and she's gone, and Linen is coming towards you. Ariel, she said that you had mentioned Ze'al Eschol. You were looking for Ze'al Eschol.
Are all elves so incredulous as this?
Sometimes.
Well, yes. Perhaps you will understand. Or if not, at least appreciate.
All right.
Ze'al Eschol is alive and here somewhere. He trapped us in a book, or he thought to. Isn't that right, Rune?
That's right.
Trapped you in a book. Can you start from the beginning?
I
All right.
suppose so. And proceed to start from the beginning.
To tell him, yeah, exactly. We're not going to...
Could you do the intro again?
You tell him, it's like... So he told him the name of the book.
Or someone did. We don't. It could have been any one of us. But yes.
Why would you tell the name? Okay. Why not? Well, this sucks.
So wait, you believe me?
Yeah.
I knew you were a good friend.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what we can do at the moment. I haven't seen him anywhere, and I just know about him from texts and books and whatnot, so I haven't heard anyone mention that they've seen Yuan T, who is, more Yuan T than others.
Yes, more.
More than me.
More of whatever he is.
Yeah.
He's just more of that.
Yeah.
Authentic.
Can you describe the behaviors of a more you want to?
No, I just met the guy. It seemed like the real deal.
But yeah, no, I haven't heard anyone mention them seeing anyone of that description. Oh, this is not good. What I'll say is I'm going to talk to some people a little bit higher up about this. I think that you guys should probably pace yourself because this might be a little bit out of your depth at the moment. In all honesty, this guy he's quite strong.
Very well.
And I don't know what he's thinking. We have to...
Do you know what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
Well, if I tell you, then you'll know. I'm thinking very mentally fatigued.
You do look a little bit ragged right now. Your one eye's popping a little bit more than it normally does. You could probably use with a rest. But I'll talk to Valinea here about that, see what... I mean, he used to head this facility. She might know better. But I would just recommend you guys take a bead, relax. You sound like you've had quite the day today.
Relax.
You both look a little... You're looking okay.
I feel fine.
Yeah, you look pretty good. But yeah, this is a little bit out of your depth, in all honesty. I can get some more information and get some back to you.
And you will get it back to us?
Of course.
You will?
Yes.
Good.
I may not be able to get all of the information. There may be some stuff that's, redacted.
I don't know.
Oh, it's top secret.
I see. I would like to learn these top secrets.
Are they located at the top of the building?
Some? Not the very top, but inside and very, very, very high up.
That's a good clue. I should write that down.
Top secret, top of building.
But I would probably just relax for the day.
Very well. Rune, how do you relax?
I find a corner and I stand in it. The corner is where it's at.
I haven't rested in a corner since I was sent to time out for pilfering a magical book from a strange cave in the wilderness as a child.
This is a good corner.
Well, let's do that.
And then I'm going to go to you two.
Nothing creepier than a giant robot and a half orc standing in a corner, relaxing.
I will carry on at some point, but
Right.
You know
I think
what?
that's a really yeah.
Maybe the same direction.
My eyes are doing the kind of glowing where it kind of glows in and out like it's just charging.
There was something.
We have to watch watch songs.
Yeah.
Can we get a strike from singing a song?
I want to err on the side of caution. I think we'll
find out.
We'll put a pin in this discussion. Maybe to look at it a little bit later. But
Don't come for us.
Yeah, don't. But and I'm probably wrong about this. But from what I've heard, it's 3 lines. You get 3 lines, and then you have to stop.
Careful with Disney, though.
Yeah. I think it's because 2 lines is like a coincidence. 3 lines is fine. But once you hit 4 lines, it's like, well, now you're just doing the thing.
Right.
Yeah. All right. But we head over to Feather Inquiries, where we have Artie and Sam in the office.
I put down the chest.
I'd like to take a quick second to do investigation on the book.
Okay.
With Sam's help, if that's okay.
Sure.
I thought I had the book.
I thought we gave it back to Sam and put it.
Oh yeah, Sam. Didn't Sam take the book afterwards?
Yeah, I thought we put it in the chest afterwards.
He put it in the chest. Yeah.
That was the plan.
I gave the book
did
to
give me
Olgak.
the
I
book
thought
briefly.
you gave it back though.
I'm happy to retcon it and not have the book.
Okay.
Yeah. Because my idea was you guys would go after them. We'd look into the book while you were gone. That was my original concept.
Okay.
I'm also happy to be flexible. Yoga's fun. Advantage. That's a 14. That's a 3 plus 7. So 14 plus 7 is a 21.
Okay. What exactly are you trying to glean from the book?
3 things. One, I'm trying to understand who Ze'al is in this story. Like, get a basic idea of, how someone tells a story about someone is very indicative of how someone was perceived.
Yeah.
2, I have in the back of my head a little bit that this might not be the actual version of Ze'al, but whoever wrote this book, it's their version of Ze'al. So trying to really focus on context clues, important moments, things like that. Good.
Was this an autobiography?
It was.
Yeah.
So it was written by himself.
Still important. And then lastly is I just want to find any kind of issues, weaknesses, anything that seemed to have bothered him over the years, whether it's physical or just personal information. Those are my 3 things I'm looking for with my 21.
I think
Audie Falco, Canvas to Play.
I will say research on specific weaknesses is going to take more than just this session.
It doesn't have to be like a week.
I know. I know. But if you are looking for some type of a weakness, I'm going to consider that a success. But this is to read through his entire book with also his name missing.
Yeah.
Is challenging as well.
Yeah, but I'm Audie Falco.
Fair enough. Fair enough. but it is still challenging, especially with that. So I'm going to consider this one success.
Sure.
I'm going to give you 3. You have to get 3 successes to potentially find a weakness of some sort.
Okay.
And
I am helping, but my helping is probably more inspecting the cover of the book, seeing how it was made and stuff.
basically this he doesn't really address any family in the book. You note that he was very dedicated to the work. So it really discusses how he was trying to understand the true names of things so he could control them and such. So once he understood the name of something, he could use it and manipulate it in various ways.
It's kind of like when you bring a demon into the world and you say their name and they're bound to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Her name was Samantha.
Okay, so seems very much lonerish, dedicated to his work, power hungry.
I think it was he wanted to understand. It wasn't that he wanted power. It's that he really wanted to understand and become the best at something. It wasn't necessarily that he was trying to use it for what he considered as nefarious purposes.
But you said wanted true names to control things.
Well, he wanted to. He wasn't necessarily looking to.
I'm not saying he
have
was
dominion over people.
I'm not saying he was power hungry that way.
Right.
I'm saying he was power hungry in the sense that anybody looking for that much power and control is in some way power hungry. That was my meaning.
I feel that paints him in a one-dimensional way, and I don't want to paint him in that one-dimensional way.
But I will.
You
Get in the comments. Ze'al sucks right now.
may suck, but may not. You never know.
Bitch tit Ze'al. Put it in the comments.
No.
He did try to light us on fire.
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay.
There are some bad things.
We did invade his dinner party, though.
It was we did commit a time paradox.
We did. Yeah.
Is it though? Because it's
think
a
it's just a
book.
book.
It's fiction.
You're right. Maybe
We're
it's
not
just
going through time.
Yeah, maybe it's like a Paper Mario.
Yeah. It's a great game.
Yeah.
God, I should replay that.
Anyways,
Yeah, so we'll do that investigation check. I'm guessing that takes a couple hours at least.
yeah, this is going to take a couple hours. You make it through a good third of the book, and yeah, this is not work that Sam.
All right, Sam. It's getting late. And I think you know what that means.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's time for your informal performance review.
You know, I'll be honest with you. In most of my performance reviews, there's a lot of crying. I'm an emotional man.
Okay.
All right. Have a seat. You're already sitting, but you know, you have to say it.
Just cross my legs more.
Adi pulls out his little notebook.
Can we bring the mic a little bit closer to you? Sorry.
So, Sam, how do you think your first day went?
Well, Mr. Falco, I think it started off rough, but it got better towards the end.
Started out rough. I would agree. I
I thought he said that he wasn't recording this. He only wrote down off to a rough start. I said it got better. Oh, jeez.
And if you had to name 3 problem areas you could improve on. Again, informal, nothing's being recorded.
Why do you have a notepad then?
I'm a detective. See if you were paying attention. Ugh, doesn't pay attention.
I punched myself in the head earlier.
Okay,
Not
that's a bonus
thinking.
point. Listens to directions. Willing to take risks. Now I need to ask you something. And this is gonna be the hard question.
Okay.
Alright. We fought spiders. We fought nobles. and now we fought in a turkey. And you're like 1 for 8. Do you really want to hit things? Is there like what's going on, Sam? I'm just trying to understand. I don't want to paint. I don't want to push.
Well,
But what's going on in Samland?
we only just met yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And I had a really bad day right before I met you.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I was trying out for the arcane ball team, and I kind of saw red and just really embarrassed myself out there.
How'd you embarrass yourself? It's like a bunch of wizards playing with a ball.
I really hope I didn't hurt anyone, but I just really, something came over me and it reminded me of some bad times, and then I overreacted. Yeah, the incident on the pitch yesterday, it's not the first time that happened, or the second. There's been, well, I kind of lost count. It's kind of the reason I'm here, because first I freaked out at my mom's bar, and that kind of got everyone mad at me, and then when I was trying out for the team back home, that happened on the pitch there too, and then I came here and it fucking follows me, and now I don't get to play arcane ball at all.
That's weird. You know, my wife always says this thing about me. You know, she always going on and on. I got this big mouth. I'm always talking to people. I'm always getting too personal too quickly. But you know, that's who I am, right? Like, it's not like I can change that. I could pretend to be something I'm not. But then I'd just probably be frustrated all the time and probably hold everything in until it exploded on people who I cared about. Nah, I'm just talking. Anyways, Sam, maybe it's not wrong that you ended up here. You know, maybe this was the right place for you. You know, I definitely need people to be hit.
I'm good at that.
Yeah. Hey, and the way you held Laren's ear, that was impressive. Most people would have eased up, would have given him some level of mercy. I mean, a 40-minute walk, mostly upstairs. He was crying. It takes real guts to look another human being in the eye. Well, you know what I mean. And
Another person
in the eye and be like, no.
What the boss says goes.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to overwhelm you with nothing, but maybe just take this tidbit for the end of the day. We're going to have another informal review in a week, and then another one after a month, and then another one after 6 months.
I like that they get less frequent.
Yeah, it'd be too much. And then an official review after a year. That's how we do things at Feather Inquiries. My mom had to do it. I had to do it. It was very difficult reviewing myself.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
that,
it was hard. It was hard.
Did you like jump between chairs?
I did. I would do the entire conversation with beats like held, and then I would go to the other chair and I'd do the entire conversation. Just for the challenge. I wasn't recording or nothing. I didn't put it on TV. Anyways.
Did you? But you were taking notes, I assume.
The whole time.
From both sides?
Both sides. Maybe you should get a notepad.
My writing's really hard to read.
Yeah, it's probably fair. Anyways, my bit of advice was this. I'm the boss here. But maybe think about who's the boss when you're not here. And maybe whose decisions you should be thinking about and listening to. Alright? You're a good kid. We'll keep you on. We'll check in on some of these things next week. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, relax, breathe. Next time, just hit the fucking turkey. Just knock it in its fucking breast. That's part of a turkey. It's not weird.
I've eaten a lot of turkey, I know.
Yeah, it's good meat. It's good meat. Hey, you know what? Maybe after a week or two, maybe you come by the house. I'll cook you dinner. I'll make a pretty nice Parmesan.
Chicken or eggplant?
Tarmogoyf. I was thinking of troglodyte, but I said Tarmogoyf.
Real heads, no.
We didn't have that in the mountain caves.
Yeah, you would. It's a delicacy. It's real hard to get. I think because they're humanoid, it's pretty immoral, but we're going to move past that.
It sounded like you said trauma queef.
Trauma queef was a case I had back in 98. It was a big one. Not the queef, the trauma. Anyways, it's late. I'm sure Olgak and Rune are fine. Well, I'll be back here tomorrow. I hope they're not just standing in a corner.
Yeah, that would be really weird.
Yeah, if they were just staring at each other or not at each other, either way, it's not great for them. But you know what? You're great. And
Thank you. Haven't really heard that before.
I pull off. There's like in the little side on like one of my little desks where all my like files are. It's not an actual filing cabinet. It's a big drawer with files in it. There's like a little vase with like a bunch of little feathers that are kind of hidden in the back. I pull one out and give it to you. I'll hold it for you.
I take it and I put it in my bun.
There you go. Now you're an official member of Feather Inquiries. And you look at my hat. My hat has a similar feather.
What color did you say it was?
There are multiple colors. I pulled out the one that's like white and black with a bit of red accents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What do you what color do you have? The one in your
Mine is it's mostly like a matte bluish turquoise with some purple highlights.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just like the visual.
Yeah. And I like describing feathers.
The art.
Yeah, for sure. We're not getting some more art made. Oh yeah, I'll thank Erie after. But anyways,
Yes.
we'll address that in a bit. Yeah.
all right, get home. I'll see you bright and early. Don't be late for your second day. I'm pretty sure you were late. Someone was late for the first day.
It was me.
It was you. Hey, honesty. Love it. Honest. Will punch turkeys one day.
I'm planning on I'm gonna start using a mace and see if that helps.
Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe find something that's oh, you know what? I got a guy. He can make a mace into anything. A barrel, a football, a ball from your sport thing. Can make it look like anything.
Huh.
Yeah. His name is Dimitri.
That's canon now?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to force your DM to make things you want canon, and Dimitri is canon.
Makes maces.
Makes mace heads into any object shape.
Yeah.
You can figure out the means.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, welcome to family.
Family.
Yeah. Also, one very important rule.
Okay.
No matter what happens, you tell my mom nothing. She asks you how it went, you say fine. I one time told her too much, and she spent 3 months following me on every case. And if you want Debbie Falco following you through every case for the next 3 months, be my guest.
Okay, Mr. Falco.
There you go. Good kid, Sam. Good kid.
I know. First day, first mission. Maybe I shouldn't have given her the feather. But I see something in Sam. She's gonna be great. Or she'll die in a vat of acid. But she's gonna do things.
All right. Get home, get some rest. Oh, yeah. And I pull out a gold coin, flick it over to you. That's your bonus.
Okay, that wasn't as bad as I expected. And I got a feather and some money. Maybe performance reviews aren't that bad.
As you
Into the shirt.
falls right through. As you head out into the foyer area, you see his mom there just working, and she looks up and she's like, "Oh, how'd it go?"
Fine.
Fine.
Yes.
Are you still gonna stay on?
I'm coming back tomorrow, so yeah.
That's all. I'm giving her a raise.
I already gave her a bonus.
No.
You don't even know her wage.
Well, I heard through the little hole. I don't like what you. I'm gonna give you more.
It's coming out of your money. It's not. I'm not going to do that to my mom. God damn it. And
That's how I'll end. And then I got some stuff I'll do in my own nighttime, but yeah,
For sure. Yeah. I'll go to everyone individually. But we go back to you two who are where?
Standing in a corner for like all of like 90 seconds before Olgak is like, I can't relax like this.
Yeah. Only a fool can't rest in a corner. Are you at Karen's house?
No.
With me?
I'm
Okay.
whatever.
I think you
corner.
guys were just like at the
You just stood in a corner.
I see that you
first
guys,
corner.
I see that you guys went to the teleporter and you just didn't fully commit and you just stood
on
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love corners.
Rune, I think I need to lie down.
Okay.
Forgive me.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Where do you lie down?
In Linen's place. He's a good friend. He lets me lie down in his house.
That's nice.
It's really nice.
I don't need to lie down.
Incredible. What else don't you need?
I don't know yet.
Do you eat?
I don't.
Do you dream?
I've seen pictures while not awake.
Let me see. I'm going to cast a spell. Fully knowing that I have maxed out on mental fatigue.
We're about to have a crazy person on our hands.
We might.
Or
I really hope one of those.
this cantrip is going to pop off.
I really hope one of the after effects is a Freaky Friday situation.
Oh my
where
God.
Rune is just in Olgak's body.
No.
Why is this so soft?
I'd be casting all of the spells on innocent people for sure.
You just keep grabbing women. Well, this is what I think it's supposed to do.
You know, Rune starts grabbing women. Slice.
Those are good Transformer noises.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's really good.
All right, so you cast.
Dream Glimpse.
And which part of Dream Glimpse?
Let's go with Memory Mirage.
And that's where you bring it out to show?
Yes, it manifests, the last dream or daydream momentarily manifests as a translucent and hazy object occupying a 5-foot cube.
An object?
Yep. Yeah, it appears.
Sorry, a hazy image.
Oh, okay.
Not an object.
Yeah,
it's a hazy image.
Whatever you're daydreaming about, you might be daydreaming. That image shows in front of you.
Your last dream or daydream. So
Okay.
yeah.
And we haven't really talked about you daydreaming, but we did have you hear something before you did wake up.
Yeah.
So I would consider that you do have some ability
Yes.
to have that happen.
Yeah.
So what is rattling around? What is in your brain? What are you daydreaming about at the moment?
Well, at the moment, I don't think he's really thinking about anything, to be fair. He's just like, I'm just following this guy around. Basically.
So
It's just an image of
But
Olgak.
yeah, it's just you looking at me.
I've never seen something so ugly.
But maybe we could have like some voices.
there are. I don't think there's
No,
any.
if I had
there's no
cast
sounds?
Whimsical Whisper, perhaps, but no, we're just looking this time.
Okay.
I said let's see, not let's hear.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sassy.
Yeah.
Maybe you see images of me ripping off my dad's head.
Incredible.
Yeah. In the forest.
Yeah. You also see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, it's my birthday.
I see. Who was the man you took
It was
from?
my father.
The man in the bag?
Yes. He was already not ahead, but he was already not awake.
So I would have seen this in that you were taking the head off a corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
cool.
you what you see is what you see.
It was when I was born. You're like,
Yeah, what you see is a body lying on the ground and Rune grabbing the head, and it's in sort of a forested area, and you see Rune just struggling to rip the head off, but you see this strength, and yeah, you see everything tear.
And then I put it in my bag.
So this is not so much a dream as a memory.
Yeah.
They're different.
Oh.
People tell me they're different. I'm not so sure.
Me neither. Maybe you would also see another person standing nearby who looks a little shocked.
Yeah, maybe. Oh no, because they weren't there.
Oh.
You did this when Tav was actually in the forest.
Right.
Tav went ahead and was like, "I'll go get some shit,"
Yeah.
and you're like, "Yeah, I just have something to do."
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right.
Do I need to make any?
You do have to make your mental fatigue roll.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, and it's just 10.
It's just 10.
It's just 10.
It's just 10, guys.
Yeah.
10. You got this.
4.
Yeah. Well, but you've got bonuses.
Oh,
no,
right. No, I don't.
Did
we decide?
I think it was half. Oh wait, your half your intelligence won't.
No, I don't
make
have.
that. So what happens to you is since we haven't done the full leveling up where all of these actually come into play.
Yeah.
You fall onto the ground, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll some psychic damage on you. Is what I think is probably good for a level 2 thing.
Seems a bit much.
Yeah. You take 5 points of psychic damage.
I don't remember what my hit points were from before, but we haven't healed from the fight.
We haven't
right?
healed. Yeah.
Okay, well, for those keeping track at home,
Did you change them on there before, or did you?
I think I had them on. I don't see my hit points here anywhere. Can you help me out here?
Go up. Usually it's at the top.
Will always rain.
Yeah, it's at the top.
I want to transfer mine to
At the
paper,
top.
Just haven't shown the time.
Top right.
You'll color
should
it
be.
in.
Heroic
Make it
inspiration,
fun.
armor
Yeah,
class, initiative,
right.
efficiency, failure.
Just bear with. Welcome back. It wasn't really, it was kind of like a little impromptu kind of a break, but we were just trying to figure out some hit point shit. He was on death saving throws, but shouldn't have been. We got it all solved now. He's now currently at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
So you, from this, you now have basically mechanically had a madness break. So because you have accrued more mental fatigue points than you are allotted and allowed to accrue.
Yeah.
So what does this mental fatigue look, or what does this mental break look like?
Yeah.
Currently, also to set the scene,
Right.
You're right at the teleportation circle. In the Chimerical, Rune is in front of you, and you just cast Dream Glimpse.
Yeah. Yeah, so I see, I've cast Dream Glimpse. I see you tearing the head off of a corpse.
Yeah.
There's a sort of a, I don't know, I'm thinking like a 2009 supernatural kind of editing, like camera shutter, where it like suddenly swaps out that you're tearing my head off of the corpse.
Oh.
And then, yeah, it's sort of like, oh, and there's a close up on Olgak's face, and he's like, oh, and it's sort of like a blur effect.
Yeah.
And I put a finger to my philtrum and realize that I'm bleeding from my nose, and I say, Rune, I don't feel so good. I think I need to lie down soon.
This whole thing lasted a minute. Or actually just a sec. Roll a d4.
That's me tearing his head off for a long time.
Yeah.
2.
So this would last for roughly 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of non-verbal for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I go, silly wizard.
Not a wizard.
You're all the same. I'm just kidding. Okay, well, in this instance, I recognize that he obviously needs some help as he pukes on himself. So I will grab him, like sturdy an arm underneath him, and sort of walk him towards the teleportation circle. And I'm going to take it. I don't know where Linen lives though, so you're coming to my house.
All right, yeah. As the teleporter activates, I look over and I see my grandfather in the plaza, and I raise my hand towards him. My own head. That's not grandfather. Grandfather, it's me, Olgak. Ah! Oh, fuck!
And then you see, as you raise your hand towards him, his image fades, and it comes up on a familiar district that is the same district as your apartment is in. So yeah, you.
I didn't see the person though.
Of course,
No, okay.
No, that's
I'm gonna
all
s-
in his hand.
I'm gonna grab his
Because
arm.
you weren't looking. He was real, all right? I know what I saw.
I'm gonna grab his pointed arm and I'm gonna bring it down. I'm like, no.
I fight it a little bit.
Yeah. Weakly, I pull it down.
Okay.
And then I take him to Karen's house.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you get to Karen's house.
Karen the cat lady.
Karen the cat lady.
Yeah.
Buzz
Something
up.
different here.
Is Karen home?
Is she?
It's up to you.
She can't.
I know. Like, yeah. Do you want Karen home?
Let's have Karen home.
Okay. So open the door. You see Rune, but you also see a very unfamiliar orc dressed up in these fantastical clothes with blood dripping from his nose and.
Oh, Rune, welcome back. But this poor young man you've got with you. What did you do to him, Rune?
I don't know. He did stuff and now he's like this, but I figured Karen can fix it. Karen's a nice lady.
I mean, I can try. I do have some creams and lotions. Maybe that'll be helpful. His complexion
No
looks like he could
creams.
use some help.
No cream. He's got an aversion to creams for some reason. At this
What
point.
about lotions?
Fine. Ugh.
Karen, while he's like half out, Karen's gonna give him a makeover.
No.
He's coming out.
Okay. So
3 lines.
After you've got your makeover done,
Hey, I'm on death's doorstep and looking fabulous.
so just to paint the picture, what all have you done? Because you're not able to resist this much, are you?
No, I have the equivalent of like a Mach 9 hangover. That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
So she's washed his hair.
Oh,
and
nice.
groomed
Wait,
his
did you take the
beard.
turban off?
Yes.
Holy fuck. Intimate.
Are we married?
Karen doesn't give a shit.
Karen's divorced.
Yeah, Karen is on the prowl.
Meow.
Yeah, so she's done your hair, done your beard, given you a bit of a facial. And
Can I have a sheet
cleaned your
mask
nails?
on?
Yes.
Just even though it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I just want to have one on in the
well, you know,
background.
maybe it'll do some polishing. You know,
Yeah.
we use a citrus-based one. Maybe it'll clean some grime off.
I see character
Yes.
art. I just see art.
Yeah. So we put Olgak down on the couch so that he's
Yeah.
relaxed now.
Yeah.
She's such a sweet lady.
Great.
And
All
I'm
right.
standing in the corner
So-
beside him, I think.
So
sleeping.
with people have gone to their sort of separate rooms. Do you want to do anything before you go to bed?
Yeah.
Also have to say that you have found some equipment as well that you are in possession of that you are not sure
Right.
what things are.
Excellent. Okay. Well, once I'm finally alone,
Yeah.
in my stupor and my cake face, are you good at makeup? Do
It's
I
not
actually...
makeup. It's just you got a
Oh, that's
facial.
not so
you know.
bad. For some reason,
Like,
imagine
cleaned you
just
up.
like full like clown gag. Clown gag.
And you're not alone. I'm standing behind you in the corner.
All right, but
But you
are
might
you
think
are
you're
you in
alone.
standby mode?
I'm like, I don't know.
Are your eyes doing the
Relaxing.
like pulsating?
Yeah,
glowing
they
thing?
are.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah, you're asleep as far as I can tell.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll reach into my bag and pull out the floating stone from.
The prism?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. To light up the room a little bit, and then I want to investigate my book.
Oh, the prism doesn't necessarily illuminate anything. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
a light source. It just levitates.
Okay.
It can carry 5 pounds of weight.
Right.
But
Okay.
If you wanted to put a candle on it, you could have some over.
The little rat familiar could jump on it.
Aw.
Yeah, no end of fun with this friggin' floating rock. Okay, if it doesn't act as a light source, then I'll just rely on my low light vision.
Okay.
And maybe I'll take a look at. Are you facing me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I kind of give you the side eye a little bit, and then like throw. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, everybody. I throw the blanket off of myself from the couch and just kind of like creep around to outside of what I think your field of vision is.
Okay.
And I investigate my book.
Okay. Sure.
Or sorry, did you have something else?
No. I mean, I guess we didn't really do it in the beginning discussion. You did find the dagger too, so you do have.
Oh my god! I forgot about the dagger.
Yeah. So just to, I should have mentioned that in the.
No, I mean, yeah, I got to find my notes from last session.
That's okay.
I think they're somewhere on my hard drive. But,
That's fine. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I want to look at the dagger.
Okay. So do you attune to it?
Well, I want to look at it first.
Okay. So what it looks like. Do you want to do anything like, how do you want to investigate it? Do you want to do investigation, arcana? What kind of a?
Definitely both of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do arcana.
I'm giving it the old like an old dude appraising. Okay. It's like I'm giving it the Artifact Roadshow or Artifact Roadshow, Antique Roadshow.
No. Vol has the artifact.
Yeah. The I'm giving it the whole treatment. We're doing a 6-minute segment on this thing.
Okay.
So investigation first, I guess.
Yeah.
It's good. 24.
All right. You find that it is indeed a magical item.
I knew it.
So it's something that you can attune to.
Great.
You can't tell what its abilities are, but you see, as you're looking at it in the light, it does look as if it is, there's some faint, like, the light changes on it. Like, even as it's just still.
Great. Okay. Second thing I would like to do with the dagger, I furtively glance over my shoulder at the robot. Robot's not doing anything. Are you doing anything?
I'm entering sleep mode. I mean, maybe like I'm just imagining like my head is turned towards you a little bit more.
Okay.
Are you actually watching him? No. Well, I mean, if you are, we can do like kind of a stealth kind of a thing.
Sure, why not? Maybe I'm like on standby. You know what I mean?
If you're on
like,
yeah.
Motion sensor.
Yeah, a little bit of motion sensor.
Okay.
My vines are tingling. You know.
Okay.
What am I doing? Sneaking?
Yeah, we're
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if she's a Warforged, but Warforged have the ability to only sleep 6 hours, and they do it in sentry mode.
It's shorter. We're doing
Sentry
a 4-hour sleep for Rune.
Okay.
We're considering them a life forge because nothing has been created for war.
That's right. It's the opposite, actually.
Yeah.
I got a 17.
17. If you are paying any attention, I'll give you a perception check. Well, if you're not really paying attention to it, your passive perception will not see.
Okay.
So let's go with...
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take a peek to see if you're being a looky-loo. I got a 5.
Okay, keep going, Olgak.
All right, yeah, you look like an inanimate object.
Yeah. I was watching him. The whole time.
Great, yeah. I make an Arcana check next.
Oh, that's what I was... Sorry,
that was an investigation check to begin with. Should we...
That's what I was... sorry,
Okay,
I misheard. What I was giving you was sort of that you couldn't tell what the magic abilities of it exactly were, but you know that you could attune to this item.
Okay, great. I go to to do that, to attach its magical essence to my own. But before I do, I open the book
Okay.
to...
And as you take the book out, it's heavier than normal.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I open to a page in the middle and draw the dagger across the page.
Okay. You draw the dagger across the page and nothing seems to happen.
All right.
Except it gets a little bit heavier.
Okay. All right. I will know what this blade knows of the book. And I proceed to commit the verb attune.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give you this
verb.
object. So you have got the Changebringer's dagger.
Cool.
Okay.
And Rune, did you, before this all occurred, we can do sort of like a timey-wimey thing.
Okay.
And did you want to do anything before you went into sentry mode?
Other than, my face masks and stuff, to make sure I looked nice, because Karen told me that was really important.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe, does he have any, there's no like obvious wounds other than his nosebleed, right?
I mean, he's looking fucked up. He's at one hit point essentially. So he's like,
But like a handsome, well-groomed one.
Right.
yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you're dying, but
You wouldn't know it to look at me.
Right. I'll do another cure wounds on him
Okay.
before I go to bed, just because I guess it doesn't really matter.
Well, it doesn't matter, but you're gonna get it back. But you can do it because you want to.
Yeah, I did it for the first time today. I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah.
So I want to do it again. You know?
Yeah. As you, I'll let you do the roll first.
Okay. 7 points.
And then as you do that, there's the door sort of opens, and in walks in Tav,
Oh.
and I don't know if you would recognize this, and we'll consider this a little bit earlier in the evening too, so a little bit of reverse in time. And Tav comes in and she's like, "Oh, hey, new
Tav.
I'm pissed.
About what?
Oh no, I'm kind of I couldn't do it.
Do what?
I couldn't tell her.
Tell who? Oh.
I couldn't
Mom.
tell. I couldn't tell Magtha.
Oh. You found Magtha?
Yeah. I couldn't do it. Yeah. I can't. How do you tell someone?
You use your mouth and you explain to them. Oh.
Yeah,
Feelings.
You're sweet.
Feelings.
You're sweet. I know you. You don't.
I'm not there yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't tell her. And then she leaves.
I'm going to.
Or starts to walk away. Also.
Right. I'm going to be like, you should stay here with us.
I like being alone. This is why I'm alone. This is why I like being alone. I don't have to deal with this kind of stuff.
Well, being with me is basically like being alone.
Give yourself a little more credit.
Okay.
I can't.
Maybe Karen would like to see you. You can get a facial.
Not right now.
Okay.
But I'm sorry I couldn't do it.
Can you tell me where she is?
Yeah. Can you give me your arm? And then she just carves in the address.
Okay. All this writing.
Yeah. She
Okay.
sees that, yeah, and I can't stay here. I'm sorry that I couldn't help you with that.
Are you leaving the city?
I might come back sometimes. I come back every now and then, but yeah.
Is this
Yeah.
the last time I'll see you?
We'll see. But are you going to be okay here?
I don't know. I've made some friends, maybe.
Some good friends.
Is this when you've got like all the shit on your
Cucumbers
face?
on the eyes.
Yeah, you've just cast heal on me, so
Right.
I'm not quite as decrepit.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad that you've made some friends.
You're one of my friends. You were my first friend.
First friend. I'll see you soon. Well, maybe not soon. I'll see you.
Okay. Thank you.
I didn't really do much.
You did. You got me here. I would still be in the mountains. So, thank you.
She just doesn't say anything. No goodbye. Just heads out.
Okay.
Heads out the door.
I realized after seeing Tav the way that she was, I was not ready to meet my mother. I need to be able to produce liquid from my face so that she cares about me and takes me seriously. I want her to know that I care. So I must make the liquid.
And I will let the time go back and
Okay.
contemplate.
Yeah, I think maybe one of the reasons why I'm still awake is because I'm thinking about that interaction and thinking about
Well, that's
like,
what we knew was going to happen, right?
Right.
That's totally why we went in standby mode. 'Cause
Yeah. Yeah.
we're good.
I missed the part where that was back in time.
That's okay. Oh,
Good.
yeah, we did a little timey-wimey stuff.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
So
I,
you weren't healed.
No, I know, and that's why I was like, "What?
Yeah.
Why is it?"
No, but you had the makeup. You had the stuff.
yeah, the
cream
stuff on your face.
Yeah.
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 Beautiful
All right.
half orc.
A glass of mimosa or something.
It's quite tart.
Yeah.
See that walk.
What did Karen make for a drink for him?
Oh, you know, since she has a hard time getting white wine spritzers in town, she did do mimosas. You were right.
And with that, we'll head over to Sam.
Sam, after leaving Feathered Inquiries, is going to go to the bar.
All right. So which bar do you go to?
What are the options?
Okay, so there's plenty. If you're not looking for anything in specific, you can find a lot of stuff in Zahir Parish. If you feel like something a little bit more expensive,
Nope.
okay, then we don't have to worry about Netanya Plaza. But yeah, we can head over to
So maybe at like somewhere that's also got food.
okay, a little divey.
Yeah.
Okay, make a perception check.
There's maggots in the food.
Not that divey.
Yeah.
Protein.
Extra protein.
4.
4. Man, you kind of get a little bit overwhelmed in the city here trying to find something, and it takes you like you ask for people ignore you, you try to like source things, you get lost and turned around, but you find something eventually in a pretty seedy part of Zahir Parish. You find something called the Pickled Paladin.
All right. I go in.
All right. as soon as you walk in, people just sort of kind of like, like someone like a cowboy walking into a leather bar or the reverse, something. It's like that. Everyone just sort of turns to look towards you, and then goes back to their drink. There's no music. It's not crazy lively. The atmosphere in here it's kind of a little bit dark too. But no one greets you because it's not that kind of a place. You do find, are you looking for a table or are you looking for the wood at the bar?
I'm just going to sit down at the bar since I'm by myself.
All right. You see a human behind the bar, female. She is quite built. She's got red hair, sort of like a severe sort of bob, like asymmetric bob. But it's pretty grimy at the same time. And she just looks at you. It's like, you had a shit day, haven't you?
I've definitely had better. Today wasn't the worst, but yeah, I could use a drink.
All right. We've got beer. We've got dark beer. It's your two choices.
Is the dark beer stronger?
Usually.
Go for that then.
All right. And she just turns around, pours you something, blows the head off it, hands it over to you. It's this, just a big stein of beer.
Yeah. Got anything to eat?
Yeah. What are you looking for?
Maybe some
stew?
Green?
Stew. Maybe. I'll see what we got in the back. Goes to the back. Yeah, chef can whip you something stewy.
I'm not picky, so don't.
That's perfect. Yeah, so what went on?
Started a new job today.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm the muscle for a PI.
How'd you get that thing in the middle of your forehead?
We were testing out a theory.
Oh, interesting.
It was proved wrong.
Well,
I might be a little concussed.
Interesting. All right. After a few moments, the stew is brought out. It's gray. It's not moving, which is good. It does look like there's some lumpy things in it. There's a little bit of color.
Yeah.
Mostly browns, a couple oranges.
Carrots and potatoes. Great.
I think so. They might be. It is adequate. Barely food, though. But probably okay for today.
You know, I might not have made the team like I wanted to. Would have been really nice, but any day that you're not in a cave's a good day.
So?
It'll do.
All right. So how long do you spend at the bar?
Probably like 2 hours.
Are you looking for anything specific?
Just looking to relax a bit before going to Dasmer's.
Yeah, you spend some time at the bar, get some food, how many drinks?
I mean, the thing is, I'm a dwarf, so...
Well, despite, this was actually dwarven ale. You were surprised when you did drink it. This is actually having a bit of an effect.
Okay, then probably like 3 beers.
Okay, so you're happy.
Yeah.
So you make your way home, and Dasmer is asleep. He's not awake.
Then I'm gonna try to be quiet so I don't wake him up.
Yeah, you do. What's your passive perception? 12, not bad. It's enough. You do see a note addressed to you on the table, kitchen table.
I'm gonna pick that up.
Okay. So the note says, Sam, not sure where you're staying, but I figured that this was the best way to find you. I've officially made the team. I was wanting to head out and celebrate, see if you were down for a drink, if you're up for it. I'll be at the Wanderlust up in Netanya Plaza tomorrow night, around 8 o'clock. Landae.
Well, I'm glad someone who isn't an asshole got on the team. Wish it was me, but at least Landae seems nice. I mean, she invited me out for drinks, so that's pretty cool. Oh, I hope I don't fuck it up. I'm gonna look at that and smile. Bip. And put that in my sports bra.
Okay.
And then make my way to bed.
Okay. Head over to Artie Falco.
Yeah, Artie, he's going to stay a little later at the Feather Inquiries. He's going to stay probably till like 10, 11 p.m. of night. His mom would have gone home by then. He'll gather his things. At this, there is a lot of chaos in Artie's day-to-day because of his job, in the sense of being a private eye. You go do a lot of things out of routine, but he has his routines. And closing down the office is a nightly routine. So he quickly puts everything away, checks to make sure papers are in order, goes and checks his mom's desk. She always forgets to lock it, locks up some important drawers, the file cabinets, waters the plants, heads home, gets to the teleporter, lives in Upperville in a nice mid-sized house. Actually, I have more details on this house. 1 second. I believe it is a 3-bedroom with an ensuite basement. It's almost like a townhouse in the way that it's structured in the neighborhood, where it's a lot of kind of similar houses down rows. Get to mine, walk up a nice set of steps, use my magical key to get in. And as I enter, there's a familiar smell of lavender, and I kind of walk to this front entrance area where I take off my purple coat and I put down my hat, start taking off all my nicks and knacks, holster my guns up real quick in the spot they have. I look over on the side table and there is a plate of food, which just says, make sure to eat, you dummy. You know you always forget. I don't want to deal with you hungry in the morning. Love, Mariah. So I undo it and start eating as I walk through the house. And then my home nightly routine is a defrag. So I take my little notepad out, I head to the kitchen as I eat, and I dictate all my notes into a bigger file to safe keep. I water my plants here. I head upstairs. I don't go to my bedroom first. And before I change, I head to the other room in the upper area of my home where the painting is. And I sit down with my sketchbook and I sketch today's painting, or I take a sketch of today's painting. And there's nothing super standout-ish in this one, I don't think.
Let's still describe I think it's time to describe the painting.
Sure. I'll describe some of it. There is a painting of me at a certain age. I'm about 32, 33 now, I think. Oh, no, 40. I'm 40 now. This painting is roughly me at age 33. My bedside, this painting is essentially in a room by itself with a desk, a bed, a chair, and a bunch of drawing utensils. And there are cabinets filled with photos or pictures of sketches of the same painting, all slightly different. I do my nightly sketch. I take some time to investigate for any particular details in the sketch. At this point, obviously, it's more referential than insightful. So I'm more just trying to go through the old journals I have as well and try and cross-reference whatever I'm seeing in the painting with whatever information I have. This takes a couple hours. Just go around midnight, mosey myself off to bed. Before I do, though, I have a little, that little creative hankering you get? Where you're I should go to sleep. But also, I'm an artist and we do our best work at 1 a.m. So I change. I'm in my pajamas. I have a little cap that like falls off with a ball on the side. It's all blue, light blue. And while I'm about to like sit on my bed and about to fall asleep, I'm like, it's a good idea. And honestly, if Sam keeps missing things, I gotta be prepared. And so I walk downstairs, I go to my ensuite basement, and I begin to tinker and start working on an improved version of my pistol. I still have my original pistol, but I've taken all these scrap parts from other guns and stuff I've had in the past, and I start putting together something new. And around 2, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., I finish, and like all good artists, I immediately pass out and then wake up just on time to rush to get to Feather Inquiries before the start of the day.
And so what we'll do now is we will consider you all level 3.
Yeah. I finally get my gun.
You get your gun.
I get my other gun.
I am happy that we did have a madness break.
Yeah.
That was good. That was the first one, but
We just getting started.
from now on,
You just weren't looking.
from now on. Oh, did you want, because you have the ability to keep any of your mental fatigue points, or do you want to, because remember, you can only spend 2 during the day.
Yeah.
Because of your proficiency level.
Right.
So you can accrue up to 5 throughout,
Right.
but you don't have to save one if you don't want.
How manic do I want to be when I wake up in the morning? Is the question Olgak is asking himself after a night of vividly hallucinating his grandfather discovering a very good and nice dagger. It's a nice thing and a good thing. It's not... Listen, don't worry about it. I want to hold on to... I'm a little better. I'm a little better in the morning. I'm holding on to 2 mental fatigue points.
You're going to hold on to 2.
Well, I want to try the thing. I want to try the thing where I go,
Oh, you do? Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I'll hold on to 2. I stand by it.
Follow your heart.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a chance I immediately have another mental break the next time I cast a spell, but I'm okay with that.
But you can also now spend points.
Right, yeah.
So you are taking the subclass of the Accursed Relic here,
That's right.
which is sort of a more martial class. They can cast spells, but they have the ability to wield curses. And with that, roll for hit points.
Oh boy. Big money, big money. 5, above average.
Nice.
I'll take it.
All right. Artie.
I believe it's a 1d8, right?
Yeah. And your subclass is
Arcane Gunslinger, I believe it was.
Gunsmith.
Gunsmith. Is
Yeah.
that in the... I don't see it in the...
In D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's... Oh, shoot.
I'll just put Arcane Gunslinger for now. If we need to remake it later, we'll remake it.
Is it a Arcane Gunslinger in there?
Yeah.
Then that's what it is.
Okay.
Sorry. I thought it was Smith. I'm
Cool.
just getting the words wrong.
I am going... So I'm going to roll a d8 for my health.
Yep.
Let's see what
Reroll ones.
I got a 4 plus my con, which I think is a 0.
Yep.
Cool. So I'll deal with that after. I'm going to go for the fire gun.
Okay.
So I have a gun that does my 1d10 damage plus 1d6 fire damage. And then on a hit, the person has to make a dexterity saving throw against of my spell save DC. And if they fail, they take 1d6 fire damage at the beginning of their turn.
Nice.
I could also have gone with cold, which makes people lose 10 feet of movement on hit, or lightning that has the ability to hit another target for half damage.
Do you get any gun abilities yet?
I do. I have suppressive fire.
Okay.
So as an action, I can use 3 of my bullets in one of my guns to make 2 creatures attack at disadvantage. That's my stuff.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm going to go figure out my health and stuff.
Okay. And then we will head over to Sam.
Yeah. So the dice that you rolled is the same as your hit dice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'm rolling a d12.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a 5.
Okay.
And then do you add your constitution?
Your con, I
Modifier.
it depends on if you're how you're adding it in. It might
Okay.
already add it in. Check to see if it adds that in. And your subclass is going to be.
I need to pick that.
Oh, I thought you had picked it.
I can't remember if I had or not.
Oh, you said to me
I
that you
think
were
I had ideas, but
okay.
then I had.
I mean, you can totally change it up.
Yeah.
But what you told me was
I think
that
I was
you
thinking
wanted.
world tree.
You were
one?
going with world
Yeah.
trees. What you said.
Yeah.
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 You can change that up if you
I'll
want.
double check, but that'll probably be what I go
Okay.
for.
All right. And then we head over to Rune.
Yeah, so I think mine was called the Iron.
But for now, yeah,
Wilds.
I'm not married to the name of it. I
Okay.
don't love the Iron Wilds, but we're
Okay.
calling it that for now. Circle of the Iron Wilds.
Yeah.
And so you get to roll, what is it? A D8?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess now you guys have some insight into what Rune's class is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It was something of the Iron Wilds?
Circle. All druids are circle of the something.
Right.
Yeah.
It's no Circle of the Swamp, but I'm excited to see what comes next.
This is a homebrewed class based on
Cool.
because they are a metallic construct, and so everything sort of has like abilities that sort of go with that.
Gnarly.
And
I basically a transformer.
A robot in disguise.
Yeah.
yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. She's a transformer.
Yeah. But I transform I'm like the Beast Transformers.
Yeah.
Beast Wars?
Yeah.
Gnarly.
No, yeah. Is it called Beast Wars?
Oh, wait.
Like,
yes.
Like
Yeah. no.
transform like the Beast ones.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Beast Wars. Yeah,
And
that's a TV show.
Oh, okay.
and with all that being said, Olgak, can you roll me a d6?
All right. 1.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Secrets.
It will be.
All will be revealed.
It'll happen.
It'll definitely be 1. Whatever.
Yeah. You do know now that the dagger was cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about it.
Yep. You don't know currently what the curse is, though.
Right. I just know I have it.
Yeah. So you do have a curse, and that D6 is a reflection.
Oh, nice.
But I'm not telling you what that is.
Good. Great.
Yeah. So with that,
Sorry, just quick thing.
yeah.
I'm just gonna mark my infusions so that's pretty clear, so we don't have to worry about it later.
Yeah.
I have my arm infusion on myself, so I get +1 AC.
Yeah.
And then I gave my regular pistol the bonus 1 attack and damage and attack roll.
Okay.
So those are just what I've infused.
All right. So with that being said, I think this is a good place to maybe take a little bit of a break, should we?
Yeah.
Or
think that's good.
Okay, let's take a break right now. We'll be back, and thanks for joining us. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Nice.
All right, welcome back from the break. I guess let's get going. So, as Olgak is asleep, he hears a voice
Finally.
creep into the back of his mind. And it says, I am silent, yet my voice echoes through time. I have caused more deaths than any plague, yet I have saved nations without lifting a sword. For I am both weapon and shield. Without me, memory fades, and truth is forgotten. What am I?
I wake up and oh God, I'm trying to write it. I wake up and I try to write it all down.
Can you say it again?
Yep.
I just want to figure it out.
Oh, I get to hear it again. Awesome.
I'll give it to you again.
Oh, thank God.
It's okay.
This is like fucking
if anyone solves it, though.
okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a tendency to yell out things, so it's a good thing you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can as a group meta if you want, but
All right.
The robot.
Jackal.
I am silent, yet my voice echoes through time. I have caused more deaths than any plague, yet I have saved nations without lifting a sword. For I am both a weapon and a shield. Without me, memory fades and truth is forgotten. What am I?
Riddles. In the dark, no less.
History.
No.
Riddle me this. What is it? What's the answer? It's not history. It's a book? Is it? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Right now, I'll figure it out. But riddle me that.
All right. I'm going to give you an intelligence check, though.
Okay.
I'm not going to give it to you, but
Has everyone in the party figured it out?
we'll see.
None of us are here right now. You're dreaming.
10. It's not a dream.
10 is okay.
Okay.
But as you hear these words again, you're looking down at the dagger, at what it looks like.
Yeah. It's it looks like a feather. It's got iridescent shifts, purples, blues, and silvers, but it doesn't ever quite settle on a cover. The black leather hilt is adorned with intricate silver filigree. The pommel forks like a quill's nib. This. But like a this. It's one of those.
That's your hint.
Okay.
All right.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. We're on the same page?
I think so.
Yeah.
Fades. Memory fades and
was like, I'm
truth
here.
is forgotten.
I'm a
So
barbarian.
we'll keep. Yeah.
All right.
We'll keep going.
Should I rate?
All right. So the morning comes. Where is everyone gonna head?
I get up.
Yeah.
I make a breakfast frittata for Mariah.
Lovely.
Kind of keep it on the pot, on the pan, ready to go. Leave her a little note in the morning. Again, part of my routine. Before I leave, I take a quick glance at the painting, but I don't sketch it. Just check in. And make my way out to Feather Inquiries. I think today I'll probably pick up my mom on the way.
Okay. So you go over and you pick your mom up. Thank you. You don't always do it, but it's nice when you do.
You know, Ma, we should always spend a little time with each other outside the office.
Yeah.
You know, let's go for a healthy relationship.
I could use a crawler.
We'll get a crawler.
All right.
We'll get two if
I'm
you
gonna
want.
get a couple.
You know what? We'll get one for everybody. I'm pretty sure the whole gang's gonna be there again.
Yeah, I think Sam deserves a couple. She did pretty good yesterday.
She did fine.
I'm gonna get her a cupcake.
No.
I am.
No.
You have
You're
no.
doing too much. You do this all the time.
Yeah.
You're gonna make her think she's doing too good.
You know what I say?
You make her she thinks she's doing too good.
Yeah. You know what I say?
What?
Stop me. And then she just goes over and she goes and gets a bunch of stuff and grabs a cupcake.
Yeah, I still pay. I still make sure I pay. Yeah, I'm still a good son. I angrily eat a cruller on the way to the office.
All right. So head into the office. Anything you need to do, or just wait for
I'll
everyone
say,
to come in?
like always, get there like half an hour early than I tell everyone else.
Okay.
Put my coat up, start going through my files and everything. Follow up on, I essentially just make notes being like, follow up on the Larik, make sure we got payment, follow up on any new things. And then I make a little subsection where I'm going to start putting all three of the other person's things. So Olgak has like grandfather, Chimerical, just like little, like almost not an actual board of strings, but like a written version of that, where it's like a word bubble with just things connecting.
Okay.
For Rune, it's like dad's head, like family question mark, like murder robot question mark. And then for Sam, it's just like ... And then I just circle the whole page and I put everything.
All right. Who comes into the office next?
I feel like I would emerge
You were just in the corridor the whole time.
No, I was actually sleeping. Everybody's, no. I mean, like, at Karen's place.
Yeah.
I would, like, I don't know, step forward and be awake.
Yeah, and you see,
And then
you see Olgak there.
See Olgak, he's looking
better.
in his brain. And
Not history, I'll tell you that much.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I say, "Come now, pretty man, let's go to work."
Yes, let us to work.
That's right. He had your facial, I figured I'd compliment you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you also, just so you know, you are right now having a -1 penalty to your wisdom and intelligence checks.
Only -1?
Yeah.
Sick.
And that's just to the checks.
You got some sleep.
Yeah.
And then you have disadvantage on Arcana and History checks.
Okay, and sorry, how does healing? Am I
Oh,
all?
which you should have actually.
I should have rolled for healing because I was hurting.
No, you had a full rest.
Oh, and you also healed me as well, right?
you had a full rest.
Does a full rest heal?
Fully heals.
Did you press full rest on your?
Yeah, long rest.
I didn't see that button.
It's at the top.
Find the long
Too
rest
busy
button.
looking
We're
at-
not
you
taking a break
You gotta
for
finish
it.
leveling up. and
Sorry,
go back.
I have a button called Strength of the Whispered One that I've been exploring. So,
Oh, gotcha.
I'll return to the
Okay.
necessary-
You
Gotcha.
gotta finish leveling up.
Anyways.
Well,
So yeah, you
no, maybe it's different on
you
the app
have
or the phone.
you had that visit from Tav
Tav
the
with the
previous
oboe.
night. Probably thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's Rune's thoughts?
Rune is contemplating sadness and trying to absorb the reaction of Tav
Yeah.
and being like, okay, this is obviously a big thing, and like I need to make sure that when I do see my mom, who I'm just calling my mom,
Yeah.
she doesn't know that yet, that I will try and be a little bit more aware and conscious of like how I present it, because I'm learning like clearly this is a really big deal. Tav usually doesn't get upset, so seeing Tav so upset,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is a big emotion and I have to be careful going forward with this, because obviously that's a very negative thing to the point where she left. So I'm thinking,
Yeah.
I'm trying to like process how I would approach my mom.
Okay.
And I'm like, maybe seeing him again will make her feel better. I have no idea.
Of course not.
Right. So
Yeah, you don't know.
I don't know. So, but I know that the task at hand right now is still figuring things out with these folks.
Okay.
And so I'm like, okay, I know where she lives now. I can go get her whenever. But I am very interested in the strange man with his weird things that he does at night that he doesn't think anybody can see.
You weren't supposed to. So it's an invasion of privacy.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's privacy?
Fair point.
So Olgak in the morning as well. What is Olgak doing before we get to?
Well, he feels great, but he definitely still looks a little wild.
Yeah.
Underneath all that makeup, beating heart of a deeply inquisitive person remains. I'll go to Rune. Rune, how did you sleep in the how do you do that?
It just happens. I think it's time, and then I reemerge in the morning.
The same for me.
Interesting.
Last night you healed me after I... How much did you see of my nighttime affairs?
I saw you sit up, but it was more of seeing movement and you hovering over yourself. I don't know what you were doing, but your hands were moving on something. I don't understand. I don't understand you.
Someone as young as you shouldn't. Perhaps I'll tell you when you're older. But I wanted to thank you. I feel much better.
Good. You look much better.
I feel much better. I don't know what I would have done Thank you.
You're very capable, but you're welcome.
Well, I was pretty fucked up.
True. Yeah.
All right.
As fucked up as you squishy things can get, I guess.
You can be even more fucked up than that. But you wait. Anyways, we should get to the office.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
And Sam.
Yeah, Sam's gonna get up and not be late this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a raw potato on the way and just munch that.
my
And just
God.
then walk into the office 2 minutes early.
That is barbaric.
Yeah.
Dwarf style.
Very dwarf.
just eating a raw potato.
2 minutes?
2 minutes early.
All right.
Early.
Yeah.
Nice.
I wasn't late today. 2 minutes early is still early.
I've always been 15 minutes early for all of the 2 things that I've had to go to. I don't see why it's so difficult.
Remember the old adage, it's not 15 if you're not 15 minutes early.
You're late.
Yeah.
Still better than yesterday.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Anyways, yeah. So Sam walks into the office and everyone sort of joins you and filters in.
I realize now that my office kind of cramped for 4 people. So I decide to, hey everyone, I feel like we're a little on top of ourselves here. Why don't we go to the room of misfortune? I don't remember what the name was. That wasn't Danger Room.
Yeah. You're talking about the violence room.
Mom, close the goddamn hole. We're in my office. This is private.
Really?
Yes. Everyone to the violence room.
And I'll code in the violence room a bigger version of my own office, just so it's a little nicer for us.
Yeah.
All right.
In my mind, just like bigger chairs and bigger
Larger, same amount of functional
Yeah.
space.
It was just like everything was scaled up.
Everyone looks like they're sitting in the wrong
Except
size
for
chair,
Rune.
except for Rune, and you really look like you're in the wrong size chair. And we all just kind of sit around my giant desk.
All right.
Are you like to hear and behind the desk?
I am specifically standing on my chair, so I'm not, but I'm barely.
It's like a kid on a
Yeah.
school bus.
Yeah.
All right. We've already done one performance review. And Rune, you're not technically an employee. You're more just somebody I'm helping out. You're helping out. We're doing an exchange of services. Olgak.
We're friends. This is me looking up at you.
Yeah. We are more than acquaintances at this point, and that's as far as I'll take it for now. Anyways, well, good job yesterday. We solved the case. We did it. And I've been putting a lot of thought into this, and I think it's time that I officially ask Rune to join the company.
All right.
Done. I won't pay you.
All right.
Fucking love it.
I don't need to eat.
Exactly. But you'll learn through experience, which you can take on to rip more heads off in the future.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah. So, we're kind of light on business right now, but we have enough money to keep us going for at least a month or 2. So everything's good on that front. So while we have a little free time, I was thinking maybe we would look into one of y'all's problems. So, since I, being impartial, think we should let the group discuss whether Olgak's granddad or Rune's mom, you don't have anything, right? You're not like, you don't have some deep secret. You're not looking for a twin brother.
What's wrong with you?
What's your trauma? I'm a normal guy. My life's actually pretty good.
I don't want to get into it right
All right, you know what? I respect that. I respect no personal in the workplace. For you two, though, will be very personal. So, Rune or Olgak?
I think I need to mature before I meet my mother.
All right.
You handle your mother so nicely. I do not know how to do that yet.
It's practice, and we fight a lot. But you know what? That's the point. When you meet your mom, you'll probably fight, but you'll get closer.
Like we did with the spiders.
Depends on your mom. You know, if she ends up being some ancient lich, you know, some demigorgon of past ages.
Don't you speak about my mother that way.
Hey, I would never.
The only time I've ever raised my voice.
Yeah, I was like, hey, we got emotion though.
That's right.
Looks like there's a little bit of rune in that
I'm
chest.
trying really hard.
So Olgak, man of the hour.
You would help me? I cannot pay you.
Yeah, I know.
It will be dangerous.
That's fine. And I pull out my new fire gun. I've actually been working on this kind of thing. See, I realize now that, like, you're a problem.
I'm not a problem.
You are a...
Fuck you, you're a problem.
You're right, I'm also a problem.
Oh.
Yeah, and because we're both problems, problems seem to find us. And in my experience, a gun that sets things on fire fixes a lot of problems.
Yes, we all have ways of solving problems.
Yeah. I look to the corner and I just fire it. And you see it like hit and explode. And then you see the wall like blaze for a sec. And after like a half second or whatever, within 6 seconds, you feel oxygen like fill the space and it bursts in flames again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah.
What a effective means for solving problems.
And you see me open up and put it in my holster. And I have 2 guns, but there are 6 slots. So, you're looking for your granddad's information. You got a weird book. I feel like we've all been pretty open with our stuff. Why don't you tell us about you?
This book was left to me by my grandfather. It was found in a place where nothing should have been.
All right, that's vague. You want to be more specific?
Yeah, just give me a second. God.
He had brain damages.
Didn't
So
we all?
sorry.
I don't even know if I have a brain.
Up top.
Actually.
If I can find Kor, Bahar, my granddad, then I believe I can learn something of this book, which I believe contains knowledge of what happened to my people, to this land, even of the ancient feud between the dwarves and orcs.
So your grandpa's not dead?
Well, he might be. I don't know. I haven't seen him in a long time. But he left me. Sorry, let me clarify. He left me. When I was 14, he gave me. Have you ever played Stardew Valley? He gave me a letter that said, "Go to this cave." When I listen, the point is,
That was a deathbed letter.
what you don't know that. I've seen the cutscene. You don't know that Granddad's dead. In fact, it says Granddad's coming back in 3 years. I haven't played to the end of the game, so no spoilers. Maybe Granddad's dead. That's not the point. Maybe Granddad's dead. He left me clues to bring me here to Vol to find him. If I can find him, I can learn what this book means. If I can do that, I may be able to discover the true history, not only of the Orcish people, but of Vol itself. If you think the news is fake, wait till you find out about history.
Do you want Artie to roll something, or if Abdullah has an idea, can he just go with it?
Yeah, I mean, I
Give me the ring. The
Like
ring from
the-
yesterday.
The book ring?
The book ring.
I think Olgak had it.
I thought you punched it.
No, I told him to punch it.
Oh, you punched it.
That's right.
Hey, Olgak,
What?
you got a ring that lets you go into books.
You remember also, you look at the ring and look at the book. And you remember the words that Tormundal said to you.
Which ones?
It wouldn't be a good idea, essentially.
To go into the book?
That's not one I would.
All I'm saying is we don't have to jump in it right away, but if you're looking for answers...
But that's just what he said.
Should I have not told him the ring and the... It was obvious. I was losing my mind. How can no one... Like, it was just yelling at me all night. He's got a book. He's got a ring that goes into books. Maybe I should have told him.
Oh, I want to punch that book. Oh, I want to punch that book so bad.
Real quick, before you punch a book and send us
8 o'clock in the morning.
we're gonna take it slow, but I just wanted to point out that you had a lot of means to your own solutions.
Look, I forgot about the ring, okay? There's obviously a lot of cool trinkets and baubles from last time that weren't top of mind.
I can't tell if Olgak or Colin is upset that I pointed that out. All right, buddy. You know what we're gonna do?
I'm going to punch the book.
You got your friend Landae. I got some connections. We'll go to the Chimerical. We'll look into your grandpa's old information. We'll figure out Chimerical. I know.
And I won't punch the book.
Not yet.
Not
Just
yet.
remember, if you punch that book, you could send all 4 of us into an orcish dwarven war.
I know.
And
it could be anything.
I could also remind you that we have both an orc and a dwarf, and that would put me and Rune in a real awkward position.
You did say we're not doing the dwarf thing. We're not doing the crazy robot thing.
Yeah.
You did say we're doing the Olgak
But
thing.
we're not going to kill the robot or the dwarf
Ooh,
doing
what-
the Olgak thing.
All right, okay.
Now, hey, look at me. Look at me.
Olgak's excited to punch Book's face is probably really close to Olgak horny face, and that made me very uncomfortable.
No humans, dwarves, or robot plants will die doing the Olgak thing.
Agreed. I mean, as much as it's up to me, I don't want anyone to die. You are my friends.
It's so hard to tell if he's a genuine or not. I can't tell. He says it like someone who wants to eat me.
I don't know if he knows how to lie.
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say he knows how to lie.
I do. I know how.
I was gonna. Well,
Yes.
Olgak, tell me something that may be true or may be a lie.
I'm going to punch this book right now.
I pull out the gun random. You know, okay, let's just all calm down for a sec. Let's none of us pull any maneuvers here.
You're that kind of friend.
I'm willing to stop you from hurting yourself.
Very well. Let us go to the Chimerical and learn more about my grandfather's fate.
Yes. All right. Sam, you're
Yep.
on point today. Means you talking to people. You making sure that these 2 specifically, ain't got to talk to nobody. Yeah, you're going to be the mouth this time. This is going to be very important for your 1-week evaluation.
Oh, great.
Rune, you're perfect. Everything you've been doing the last few days, perfect. You stand behind me looking creepy, perfect. You tell someone that you ripped your dad's head off, perfect. You do you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Ma, we're heading out for a bit.
I got just, and you hear over the PA system in the violence room.
Why did I install this PA system?
You didn't install it. I installed it.
Why didn't I break the PA system?
Don't forget, I got donuts, and Sam, I got you a cupcake. Anyways, have a good day today, and
I will leave it up to you whether you have that cupcake or not. That is a you thing. I had nothing to do with this.
I really hope his mom's not trying to flirt with me. I hope so. That might be nice. She seems like a nice lady.
Debbie Falco is a saint.
I'm going to punch the book. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not even next session. But mark my words. I will punch that book.
and with that, we're gonna end the episode.
Well, we have to end it the way we end all of our episodes.
All the episodes.
Every episode
Every
so far.
episode.
As our regular viewers will know, this is how we end all of our episodes.
All previous 2,000 episodes that we didn't upload all ended the same way.
That's right.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Thanks, everyone.
Olgak, you piece of shit.
Punch that book.
Don't punch the book.
All right. Thanks for joining, everyone. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
That was fun.
Dang, I want to punch that book.
Yeah, you're gonna do
Yeah,
a lot
you
of RP next session, motherfucker.
Hey, thanks for watching Curious Goods. If you want to help us manipulate that algorithm, please leave a comment down below, like, and if you want updates on future episodes, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it.